I've just got off a call with Ian. Great financial planner, really great at what he does. 13 years in being able to help people secure their futures, make sure that they've got the right insurances in place, like knows his stuff. So what was his problem? That really getting business was a slog. It was like trickles. Referral here, maybe a bit of business over there. Someone might see them on a Facebook group over that side, but it was hard. So as I was listening to his story, it's like, yeah, there's three things that are taking place right now that you've got to be able to fix. And they're probably the same three things for just about every single business. So let me draw them out. One of the biggest problems that really any business has that we've got to be able to fix is what we call just simply no predictable growth. It is just luck if they grow their client base. They've got no system, no framework, no thing that happens regularly that says, great, this happens, growth happens. And they don't have it. The next big part is just simply no visibility. If people don't know you exist, then it makes it really hard for them to be able to become your next client. So I get that there's so much noise out there, but unfortunately, you have to get seen by people who potentially could become your client. This is probably the biggest problem. Simply no time or support to actually get it done. Because there's a great thing of going, great, I know I need to get it done, but whether you've got the time or the know-how to be able to get it done is a completely another thing. So when you talk about marketing, you don't talk about, oh, should I do SEO or should I do pay-per-click or should I do Facebook ads or should I be on Google? Should I join a referral group? Should I do networking? That's not the first question. The first question simply goes, how do I get in front of my ideal type of client every single day? And you can put that down to simply going, how do I attract? Because when you have a way to attract your ideal people every single day, and preferably without you having to do it, then you've got people that are worth being visible in front of. So the next bit then becomes, great, I've got people now around me. How do we nurture and educate those people? Because people aren't going to become your client if A, they don't feel a connection, bond, trust with you, but B, if they don't understand how you're going to make their life better. So then the next bit goes, okay, what is the tech stack or the help that I need so that we can deliver, keep clients for longer, and turn them into raving fans? So in the end, that allows us to deliver better and to make sure that this whole thing runs when you want a holiday, when you're not well, when you're busy, when you're doing the things that you actually want to do in your business. So right now, you have to ask yourself, what 2-3 ways am I attracting right now? Can you go, great, I am doing this, this, this. What brings new people, people who don't even know you exist right now, what brings them into your world? Because the whole purpose of Attract is to be able to create your audience. Once you've done that, you then need to come over and you need to go, okay, great. What handful of ways am I doing to nurture and educate those people? get in front of them. Am I putting up content? Am I doing emails? Do I have the right workflows and automations? Do I run a remember me system? Am I building authority? Am I creating influence? So what ways are you doing that ensure that you nurture and educate? So while attract is about being able to build an audience, nurture and educate is about taking people in that audience from being a grey person to a red person to a yellow person to eventually a green person, which then means eventually they become your next client. A grey person, they don't have the pain point that you solve. A red person, they've got the pain point, it's not a priority. Yellow person, they've got the pain point, it's a priority, they've got a roadblock or two. Green person, they've got the pain point, it's a priority, they just need to know, are you the person to be able to fix it? Once they are in your audience, your job is to then warm them up so that they understand how you can make their life better, which means they're going to become your next client. So when you come down to deliver, what things do you have in place that takes it from being a manual process to being a automated system? Because that's where we have to be able to get to. If it relies on you, eventually it will break because you'll want a day off. You'll get busy. Life will get in the way. You'll get pulled in different directions. If it doesn't rely on you, then it will always work. And that's what we've got to be able to get to. So when you just have a think now and you go, okay, what ways am I building my audience? What ways am I warming them up? And what am I doing to take it from being a manual process to an automated system so I can deliver at a better quality than ever before? That I'll have more raving fans than ever before. So as we went through this with Ian, he's like, oh, I'm the bottleneck, aren't I? Yeah, you are. And that's the case with the majority of businesses. Because most businesses think marketing is just spend money to create leads and magically my business will grow. No, it just brings people into your business. There's then the next stages that actually turn them not only into clients, but into lawn-serving, ranting, raving clients, which is really what we want for our business. So have a look. Where are your bottlenecks? Where does it break down for you? In the simple description below, you can find out how we can help build a growth engine so that you not only bring people in every day, you warm them up, but you've got the right help, support, and tech stack that in the end, you can do the things that you love doing in your business rather than the things that you have to do in your business. Hopefully it's been super helpful. Look forward to speaking to you real soon. Take care.